An unseasonably cool summer is putting a chill on Minnesota crop production and causing stress to farmers.
I think all of us are just a little bit down because we haven't had some warm nights.
Johnson says the not-so-warm nights haven't been all bad in the state's west-central section, as small grains such as wheat, barley, and oats, which are cool season crops, thrive in this type of weather.
Small grain has been doing exceptionally well, and with some more heat units, our corn will catch up too, I think.
For warm season crops like corn, growth is lagging 1 to 2 weeks behind normal development.
As we now past 4th of July and on the downward swing, people are beginning to wonder, well, when does frost come? And that is a concern in getting this crop mature.
It's not only corn that's delayed, but so are soybeans. Because the growing season started off so dry, many fields have uneven germination, which may ultimately hurt profits. Yet farmers remain optimistic, realizing Mother Nature's impact on crops changes from day to day. For example, the National Weather Service predicts above-average rainfall through mid-August.
If August is a little on the wet side, that is not bad for us in most cases. Now, if you got some heavy soil, that can be disaster because you'll get root rot problems in your crops. But for the farmers on sandy soils, it would be a blessing.
Another blessing is with summer just midway through, the lagging crops have time to recover and harvest could still be bountiful. Near Alexandria, Jodi Huisentruit, KSAX Eyewitness News. For Shirley Worspan, boating on the Minnesota River has taken a turn for the worse. Worspan has lived along the river for 25 years and has noticed the clear blue waters erode to a muddy brown.
Well, I think the river, to me, is like a friend, and you wouldn't treat a friend like we're treating this river. And I think it's important now, before it goes any further, that we try to save it and bring it back to its natural state.
That's exactly what a Montevideo-based group named CURE, meaning Clean Up Our Environment, is doing. The group officially formed this past March. Its mission is to focus public awareness on the Minnesota River, what is now one of our state's most seriously polluted waters.
There's been a lot of government agencies studying the river, but there haven't been too many citizens groups just saying, hey, we're going to do something. And so that's what's exciting.
What's not exciting is the soil, pesticides, fertilizers, oil and grease, toxic chemicals, and garbage that have found their way to the river, making the waters too toxic for fishing and swimming. Wildlife have even decreased in numbers. As a result, people have gone elsewhere for recreation, and with them have gone many dollars lost in tourism.
And it's a part of our economy. It's part of tourism for this area. So if we keep it clean, we're helping to renew a very cherished resource.
CURE is a nonprofit organization made up of over 70 members who plan to keep the resource alive.
One thing that's unique about this project is that it's a cooperative effort in Montevideo. We're not bringing government regulations to bear on people. Instead, everyone wants to do their part.
This August, the National Guard will send in 100 soldiers with heavy equipment for one day to clean up areas like this that sit along the river. Members of CURE say the cleanup requires a lifelong commitment of many area citizens in order to restore the Minnesota River to its natural beauty.
It's not an overnight thing, and that it's going to take citizens making a commitment to saying, I want to clean up, do my part to clean up the Minnesota River. And we hope that people kind of rally to that cry.
CURE's goal is that the only runoff to the river will be positive and seep down to future generations.
I want to be able to see my children's grandchildren and other people's grandchildren be able to come down to this river, be able to put their hands in it, be able to look into the clear water, be able to catch a fish and be able to eat it.
I just think that Minnesota, you know, the land of sky blue waters, deserves more than that. We are better than that. We know how to take care of our environment, and so we want the Minnesota River to reflect the beauty of the state.
In Montevideo, Jodi Huisentruit, KSAX Eyewitness News.